right. How do I look?
Good. How do I look?
You look good. Why don't you show some nips?
I'm wearing a bra.
Okay. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to the 9th official episode of the Hangxious podcast. My name is 16 and Mergnan. And this is my co-host, Secret Life of the American Karen. Okay, so on today's episode, I do just want to give a disclaimer. I am currently sick with something. It could be strep throat. It could be the flu. We don't know.
Didn't tell me until he was laying in my bed with me, so.
And Karen's got COVID, so if she's
No,
off today.
I'm sick with something else. We're not going to say what. And no, it's not an STD. So
We're keeping it a secret. You'll have to stay tuned, I guess.
No one's business.
Yeah, it's no one's business. It's her choice.
Okay, stop.
That's all we'll say on that.
If I have a glow to me, just ignore it. Won't be glowing for long. So
Karen gets a little car sick. So on
sorry
today,
we skipped an episode last week. I was a little bit under the weather.
Yeah.
So
But you know what? Today we're back. We're better than ever. And
are we?
it is the new year, you guys. This is the first official episode of 2023. Let's give a round of applause for that. Yeah,
This year
no.
started off bad for me already. So.
Yeah, this has been a pretty rough year. I won't lie. It's been 2
the
days.
third day.
I'm a little bit pissed about it. I was like,
Me
going
fucking
into this,
too.
I just thought things would be a little bit better. I am financially pressed right now, like probably negative $50 in my account type of
The only influencer that'll be like honest about his finances.
Literally, I'm like, nothing is sponsored. I'm shadow banned on the algorithm and I am poor. So, but with it being the New Year's, I thought today we could start off this episode by just maybe asking Karina, what is your New Year's resolutions this year? You've had quite the year last year. Through all the cheating, lies, and deceits, you've come out of it a better, stronger person because of it. And I just want to know maybe what is some things you're looking to improve upon this year?
I want to lose 20 pounds. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Like it's actually 30, but I do want to, have a better self-esteem.
That's on my list too.
Maybe do some the shadow work I've been talking about that I haven't been doing at all. I definitely want to get better with saving money. And I honestly just want to take this year to really focus on myself because I'm 24. I've already wasted my 20s being really miserable. So I want this year to be happy.
I don't know. I feel like
I haven't done any drugs the last 3 days. I haven't done them in a few months,
You're
actually.
you said that like you've been struggling with that.
Well, I was dabbling in a lot of a spade's a spade. I was doing a lot of coke last year, but this year I don't want to. I want to actually be like I want to be a sober queen and maybe have a few drinks here and there, but alcohol's not really a drug to me.
Oh, girl, that
Call
is
out
the
a problem
one.
when you see a problem.
Yeah, the alcohol is actually, if anything, probably the worst thing for you, but I digress.
No, I just want to really just be comfortable with myself because I'm not.
Yeah, no,
no
feel
one
that.
use that against me because I will literally rip you to shreds like how I did to she who must not be named. So
Yeah, we did just want to.
don't.
We wanted to briefly touch on last week's episode because some of you guys definitely, you brought your concerns to us and we hear you, we see you. We don't take back anything we said, but
No, not at all. I don't take back anything.
but we're listening,
Yeah.
and this is going to be the
and
year.
I mean, who knows? Maybe in 6 months from now, I'll look back at it and be like, you know what? They were right. But right now, I don't take back anything I said about that bitch. Okay.
Yeah, so that
So
actually, that episode was us basically just trying to send a
Closure.
message loud and clear. No more fat shaming, Karina. And also, it is the end of an era. And 2023, the Hangxious podcast going forward, we're going to be a place of love and positivity, drama free. You can come here and just feel at peace at home.
drama free.
Yeah,
You're
well,
giving too much. It won't be drama free. I'm not making any promises. God knows next week there'll be a next fucking beef. Who knows?
there's probably a burner account in the works right now ready
I
to
know.
fucking pounce on you. But I think that for this year, I just want to be, I don't know, maybe a better friend, a harder worker. Yeah.
Right there, you could have gone without doing that, making me feel fat.
Oh, what did I do? What did you feel
Just the way you
fat?
threw your body.
Wait, when did I make you feel fat?
You mimicked me.
When?
Just right now when I went, yeah.
Oh, that's not because you are big. That's because you're loud.
Am I?
Am I?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Say that again. Yeah.
Stop. Literally gonna go home and self-harm.
Yeah, so I do have a couple of things I think we can talk about today. The first thing on the docket is my grandpa. My grandma recently died maybe less than a year ago, and he is actually actively looking for a sugar baby. So if any of you out there are interested in a 78-year-old man who's a recent widower, he's got a perm, olive tan skin, hardworking Republican man.
And he did hit on me at Sam's 4th of July Fourth of July party, the most recent one.
Yeah, he's been lonely.
He went in for a big hug, and I didn't realize what was going on, so I hugged him. And then when me and Sam got in the car, he was like, "My grandpa was hitting on you."
Yeah, it was really gross.
Yeah.
I didn't condone that, but he's got needs. I used to find in his drawer.
Ew, Sam.
In his drawer, in his room, he used to have so much lube.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, like
shut up.
he was really, really sexually active with my grandma. And my grandma, rest in peace, Grammy.
Is this the Grammy that was homophobic towards you and Seth?
No, this is the Grammy who actually, when I was a 6-year-old, I used to hand her my Barbies and she would braid the hair for me.
Oh my God, rest in peace, Grammy.
Yeah, and she used to take
That's sweet.
She used to take her dentures out and scare us. We'd be like, "Ew, Grammy." And then what else would she do? Oh, she loved TLC. She loved watching all things related to.
What was her favorite TLC show? I love TLC.
She loved all the gypsy weddings. And
Bitch, me too.
Yeah,
Did
my
she like
grandma
What
was-
Not to Wear?
Yes, we would watch
I
What
love
Not to Wear.
What Not to Wear.
She actually would watch the Kardashians with me too. And she'd always be like, "Courtney's my favorite."
Courtney's every mature adult's favorite.
Yeah, Courtney was
It's
always
either
the one
Courtney
that.
or Chloe.
Yeah, nobody liked Kim back in the old days. That's why
I always did.
I don't know how she got so famous because maybe it's like a Republican family thing, but everybody in my family is always like, "I think Courtney's
It's
the
because
prettiest."
she has the sex tape.
Courtney was very like a natural beauty back then, though.
Yeah, I agree. I think Courtney's really pretty. And I
Yeah.
think Chloe is really slaying lately. I really liked her in her Lamar era.
Oh, rest in peace,
I
Lamb. Oh, he's not dead. But have you seen the tea that everybody thinks Rob Kardashian's overdosed?
Yes. They treat him like shit.
Yeah, they're fucked up towards
Yeah.
him. To make a long story short, you guys, my grandpa's trying to get his dick wet.
Oh, yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah.
No, but actually the Rob thing is
Grandpa's a
scary.
horny bastard.
No, he is. Him and my grandma, wonder where I got it from. They used to cheat on each other back in the day, like really bad. Like
Literally my parents.
my Grammy would get her lick back, like within
Team
lived
Grammy.
they lived in an apartment complex, and she would like go fuck other people that lived in the same apartment complex.
She's getting hers.
He went to jail actually at one point.
For
Mhm.
what?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
Because to be honest, they don't really talk about themselves like that. I've just heard this through the grapevine, aka my mom, my trauma dumper,
Oh my God.
my big trauma dumping.
Something about moms and like spreading
Rumors.
like the dad side's business. Like what? What about your family, bitch? Like,
I know, and it's gross because I'm a guy, so one day I'm gonna be the dad side, which is really fucked up.
I'm gonna be the fucking dad side too because I only have a brother. But
Yeah.
unlike
yeah,
everyone
my dad's
else,
side, they're crazy.
I love my dad's side. I love my dad's side more than my mom's side.
I know, but
I would literally kill for my dad's side, and I would trade my mom's side for a fucking cheeseburger. Like I take it back. I really love my grandpa. Like I love him a lot, and I do love 2 of my uncles, but the rest I don't care for.
It's just growing up, I think that I felt maybe more close to my mom's side because my dad's side was pretty redneck and just
Yeah,
clearly
your dad's side
homophobic.
is different.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got really lightheaded for a second.
Oh,
It's that Ozempic shot I took. That actually is the second thing. I'm like Willy
What?
Wonka when he like walks down the red carpet and does a somersault. I'm like, oh, I feel
Okay.
so fake. Anyway.
You're so
Me
dumb.
pretending. Okay, you guys. So this is something I was going to make a TikTok about, but I think this is the perfect platform to discuss this. We were going to talk about it last week.
About it.
I know, but I wanted to save it for the pod because we have a more long-term discussion about it. I do feel really lightheaded. Oh, God.
I feel lightheaded literally like 20 times a day.
Yeah, I don't know if
When I was in the 8th grade, like when I was starving myself, I'm literally Jamie King. Like, if you guys know who Jamie King is, it makes me so mad. But I'm literally her. I was listening to her podcast and I was like, are you watching me? Like, how do you know? How do you, like, know these things? Like, it's like she's reading from my diary and, like, acting like she's me. It's fucked up. In the 8th grade, when I would starve myself. And then, of course, I would get up really quick, like out of bed. So I would get really lightheaded. I had one of those like big ass, like old, like early 2000s bulky TVs in my room. Bitch, I got out of bed. I stand up. The room starts spinning. I grab onto my TV thinking it would make me like, it was just sturdy. I faint and I take the fucking TV with me and it fell on me and it bruised me and I woke up with it on my chest and I was like, where did this brick come from?
Oh my God.
And it was a big ass TV too. My friend, Cassie, the girl we referenced in the first video that literally hooked up with my fucking boyfriend. My ex-boyfriend, but that I was still in love with, and she was my friend. But she was having a sleepover at my house, and she was going, oh, Karina! And then she had to pick up the TV off of me.
You literally almost died.
If only.
Maybe that's where the brain damage came from. You had a fucking TV crush you to death.
No, I think my brain damage came from when my autistic cousin dropped me as a child.
Why does he have to be autistic?
Well, he just is. He is. He can't talk. He like literally says things like meep. Like he says noises and then he'll mimic what you're saying. Can you just cut that out? I don't. If my mom's side is watching this, I love Marky. Okay, you don't have to be a cunt. Like, I love him, but he did drop me when I was like 3. Okay, and everyone at the family party freaked out.
I did get dropped once, like down the stairs. Yeah.
By who? Your
I
dad?
think my little brother. Not my little brother, my older brother said.
Oh, I was like,
yeah.
How was Luke carrying you? He's
no,
like 6 years younger.
I dropped Luke once. I dropped him on the concrete. That traumatized me.
Was it on purpose?
No, it wasn't. I tripped and I fucking dropped him.
Luke's the favorite of Sam's family, by the way.
In a narcissistic family household, there's
he's
typically
only
a
the
golden
straight.
child.
He's the only straight child out of the 4 kids.
Yeah. Well, let's not out my little sister there, but
she came out on her Instagram story.
Or
Sorry,
this'll
I'm
be
in
the-
like a bitchy mood right now. Like, if you're one of my close friends and on my Twitter circle, like, you get it. You know why.
This whole episode is going to be you dropping Easter eggs to what's wrong with you.
Yeah, something's very wrong. But it won't be wrong for long. I just rhymed. I should be a rapper. If I was a rapper, my diss tracks would be so fucking psychotic and so iconic at the same time. Anyways.
I don't know what the fuck we were going on about, but I did want to talk about my mom being in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I should probably circle back, though, for a quick second. If you are anyone in my family and you just heard us talk about my little sister being gay, that was a lie, okay? She's straight. She likes boys. Wifey material. Yeah, love you,
We
Lil.
love her.
Lily's probably sitting here watching this like, shut up. Cut it out.
No, Lily's our Lana Del Rey queen.
Yeah, Lily's really coming to her own. It's
She's
so
in middle
weird.
school and she's trying to enter her Lana Del Rey era. Lana
Yeah.
girlies, you know what this means.
Lily's emo, but we're gonna have to start locking up the razor blades because I can tell the mental illness is gonna get real fucking
No, you
shortly.
probably should.
Yeah, so you guys, last week we did touch on the fact that my mom was in the hospital, and she was actually in the hospital because the Kardashians and Mindy Kaling and all of these celebrities in Hollywood, they're popularizing this new drug called Ozempic, okay? Ozempic is a medication that's typically prescribed to people who have type 2 diabetes, and it helps regulate their insulin. And one of the side effects...
Not to interrupt you, does Nick Jonas have type 1 or type 2?
He has type 1.
Okay, what's
Yeah.
the difference?
Type 2...
I don't have diabetes, obviously.
Type 1 you're born with. Type 2 is kind of genetic, but like
I need to be
it's
careful.
typically kind of caused by your diet. That's
diabetes
like the
runs in your
consensus.
family, right? It runs in mine too.
Yeah,
on
I wouldn't
my
say
mom's side.
I
of
wouldn't
course.
say run. I'd probably say walks.
Yeah, and the way we binge, our binges are scary.
I know. I'm low-key terrified. I feel like I could get diabetes.
I forgot what it was like a while ago, but me and Sam both agreed, like, you know what, we're just gonna have a binge night. We went to Circle K. We spent almost $40 on snacks, and then we went home and we ate all of it.
That's a calm binge too. That was like me, like on a diet binge. Like me when I just go full ham, I could easily like Michael Phelps's diet, bitch. Give me 10 minutes.
You should do the eater challenges.
Eater challenges? What are you trying to feed me? You just want me to gain weight.
No, I don't. Shut up.
Sometimes I do.
He just weighs 5 pounds less than me right now, and it's really pissing me off.
9, but who's counting? I'm just kidding.
Get the gun.
No.
Oh, I went to a shooting range today.
Yeah.
I loved it. The pistol honestly really frightened me. I don't know how people like carry those. I sound really dumb right now. And you know what? That comment that I saw on Apple Podcasts of the person calling me stupid, that got to me. You fucking asshole. Reveal yourself. You fucking cunt. And drop your fucking high school, what's it called? Think of your, does it start with the T?
I don't know what the
Transcript.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say like prescription or something. It sounds like the same word. You guys, I have blank brain right now.
She's got a little bit of mental fog. Okay. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, you guys.
I'm sorry. This episode's all over the place, just like our lives right now, if I'm being honest.
It's chaotic. My mom went to the fucking hospital because she
that's
got
right.
this weight loss shot, okay? Because my older brother got on it, and she was like, he was having horrible symptoms. He was puking. He was shitting liquids for literally months. And my mom was like,
so mad when he watches this.
well,
He's
he
going to
deserves
text
to be
us in the group
outed.
chat and be like, Sam.
No, I know.
Sam, why did you say that on the podcast? Wait, can you do your Seth voice?
Seriously, Sam?
Yes! It sounds just like him. It sounds just like him. Do more.
I do not appreciate the fact that you would be revealing my medical
That literally
diagnoses
sounds like him.
on the podcast. And not to mention, it is nobody's business or concern what type of medication I am prescribed. But you know what? I am going to tell people.
That literally fucking sounds like Seth. I can't.
I'm going to tell people what medication you're on, bitch, because you won't listen to anyone in our lives when we've been telling my brother for months, you're on the wrong medication. You keep puking and shitting. That's not how it's supposed to work, okay?
He's going to sue us.
He would, actually. He would get a cease and desist. Whatever, Prin.
The first time I ever met Seth, I see Seth and I'm all excited to meet him because, like, I'm always excited to meet my friends' families. Like, 'cause it's interesting seeing who they're related to.
I'm sure you were probably extra excited because he's gay.
Yeah, and you guys know me. I'm the OG hag. So I was excited to meet him. You know what he first fucking said to me? It really fucking pissed me off, and it still pisses me off. Seth. He literally looked at me and went, "You should blend your eyeshadow next time." And I was like, I was just being so nice to you. Are you kidding me? Fuck you.
Seth, for those of you who don't know, is my older brother.
Who's gay.
Yes.
Okay.
There's two of us in the house, okay, that we know of. And my dad's a little bit on the fence too, but I've seen the shows he
Sam
watches.
also outed Seth.
I did out him, and I feel horrible about it, okay? I was in 7th grade. I had to take the heat off of me. So when my mom was like, she was driving me to go hang out with my girlfriend, actually, at the time.
Oh, my God.
And she's like...
I'm like, who is she?
She accuses... Oh, yeah, calm down. My mom basically asks me, like, you better not be gay. And then I just panicked, and I was like, oh, you got the wrong brother. And then she's like, oh, no. And then...
But it's also like, they were both Lady Gaga stans. Like, what? Why is the closet glass?
He wore a Born This Way t-shirt.
Of course, it's the fucking Born This Way tour as well. It's not like...
I know.
It's not like fucking
The
Monster
Fame, right.
or something.
And he wore it every day for a year straight. And my mom, every time he walked down the stairs wearing it, she'd just go, oh, God, he's wearing it again. Just why can't he be honest with me?
Because she reacts that way.
Yeah, because she's psycho. I don't blame him, and I feel horrible that I told on him. But truthfully,
Sam had to come out to his mom like how many times? 3 different times?
Twice. Only twice.
Because she would
freak out,
and then he'd be like, never mind, I'm not gay. Like, just to get her to stop.
It only happened once where she had like a really big meltdown where she started crying. But I just told her, I was like, hey, look, you know, I'm in 7th grade. I think I'm just being bullied, and I think that I'm not actually gay. And then I went another year and a half.
Sam's very much gay.
Yeah. Point is.
Anyways, you can find him on Grindr.
I actually am on Tinder. I took your guys' advice and I got Tinder downloaded.
Whose advice?
Remember we were talking yesterday about how I'm still in love with my ex-boyfriend?
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah, and then you guys were like, you need to just like get over it.
Oh, me and Nora's advice.
Yeah, and so I was like.
I thought you meant the pod's advice.
No. We don't take any of your advice.
Yeah, clearly.
I feel so nauseous too.
My God, are you the one with baby? I'm just kidding. Crop it. Crop it. Let's explain the Miss Cook.
Karina keeps calling me Miss Cook like I'm a teacher because
he's ridiculous.
Every time we try to watch a movie together, she gets fucking mad at me if I tell her to get off of her phone. And then she's like, uh-oh, guys, here comes Miss Cook.
No, or we'll be at the gym. Like, me, you, and Alexis will be at the gym. And then he'll wander off, do his own machine. And then me and Alexis, like, won't be working out. We'll be, like, chatting. And then he'll come up. And then I'll literally be like, never mind, I have to go back to my machine. Miss Cook is coming. And
like
she's
I'm the PE
pissed.
teacher.
And she's going to take our phones away. Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, shut up, okay? Sorry, I try to keep you on the right course, okay?
What are your icks in men? Like, since you're on Tinder, that actually goes hand in hand. What are, like, your icks? What are your red flags that you won't swipe right on someone for?
This is going to sound really fucked up, but...
Perfect.
I saw somebody in their early 20s, and he was, like, completely almost bald. And I didn't know I cared. But, like, I think for some reason, seeing, like, a young person bald... really is an ick. Like, I think if you're older and you're bald, it makes more sense. But like,
it's like hot,
right? But if you're like 20 and you've already are bald, it's like okay, like put a hat on. Like, what's the happening there? But no offense, and like I'm probably going fucking bald, so I have no room to judge. But I noticed that about myself today, that I do have a weird thing with balding. Like, I don't know, but I'm honestly a pretty open person. You know, I feel like my type is a little bit specific these days, basically just my ex-boyfriend, but at the same time I'm forcing myself to not be super picky, and I've been getting some matches, you know.
Anytime I did have a dating app on my phone, the people who would super like me were literally so offensive to think that I would even look their way. Like, I'm not saying to be a bitch, but like, am I ugly? Like, why are they super liking me? That's so fucked up.
But then at the same time, if they weren't, you'd be offended because you'd be like...
I wouldn't see them because they would have swiped left on me.
Well, what the fuck are you supposed to do if you're on Tinder?
No, it pisses me off because every time I have had Tinder or Hinge or Bumble or anything, it's never someone hot that's super liking me. It's always someone who's like 5'6" and balding and who's like 28.
I know, but then think about it.
And people can grow on you. I know, but come on. I'm 5'9" and you're 5'6". Stop. At least be 6 foot. Like, come on.
Literally me being like 5'7.5".
Okay, but you're a twink. Like, it doesn't matter for you. Like, I have an eating disorder. I need someone who's bigger than me to make me feel small. Like, that's just how my brain works. And to be honest, if you're shorter than me, don't fucking try it.
Okay, you've literally had sex with people that are shorter than you, so shut up. You're trying to talk a big game right now.
Well, it depends. You have to have the type of swagger. You have to be basically like a bad person.
I know. I've had a crush on some short guys, and it is weird.
Me too, and it's humiliating. Thank God I'm out of that.
But you know what? I will say about the Tinder debacle, I feel like when I see someone ugly swipe on me, I'm not offended that they liked me. If anything, I'm like, thank you for noticing that I'm attractive. It's about time somebody noticed. If it's a hot guy, think about it. Let's say someone who's like super out of your league, even though that would be really hard for you. Calm down.
I'm like about to fucking hit you.
Unclench the fist.
If you guys are watching from Arizona, there's like no hot guys here. Like, it's like very hard to actually find someone that's like there's a lot of mid guys that you kind of settle for because you're like, well, it can't get much better than this. There's hotter. Let me put it this way. There's way more hotter girls than there are hotter guys. Wouldn't you agree? For every 10 hot girls, there's one hot guy.
Yeah.
That's basically how it is.
And then that one hot guy is just being passed around.
Ran through, like has fucked everyone in your friend group.
Our friend group specifically. Literally. Half of the reason.
He's a hot potato. He's getting passed around. I hate ran through ass men. Like you want to have that fucking attitude towards women. I'm going to have it towards men. If your body count's higher than 5, get the fuck out of my life and don't talk to me. Fuck you. I don't want to ran through ass man.
I just think it's really interesting.
5 is generous. You should be a virgin. Like, honestly.
But then you have fucked somebody who didn't have that much sexual experience and you were pissed about it. And you were like, oh my God, they didn't know what they were doing at all.
And I'm always like, I don't want to be someone's teacher. Whatever. I have mixed feelings right now.
I think it's a lesson for all ladies to learn, which is that at some point in time, you're going to probably have to teach a guy how to pleasure you in bed because
it's so annoying.
It's kind of unrealistic to expect that you're going to find the perfect man who's not been passed around through the party, who also knows what he's doing, you know?
Because every guy that I have, you know, slept with that does know what he's doing, they're really disappointing. Like, in every other category. Yes, like in bed, sure, it's a great time, but like they're not going to settle down with you. They're pieces of shit and they probably have an ex that they're still talking to. So anyone who's had sex with Noah and you think he's great in bed, just know he's still talking to me.
Oh, God, this is like a PSA every fucking week. It's like
just crop it.
It's
this
like,
episode's a flop. Like this is fucking stupid.
I can't help it, okay? We're nauseous today.
What are you nauseous for?
I don't know.
I'm secretly a woman.
Literally. You know, I was thinking today, I was like, maybe I'll treat my body better if I just pretend like I'm carrying a child in it. You know, like maybe I'll make better food choices and treat myself better.
That's kind of like unrealistic for you because like it is unrealistic for you to carry a child. Like that's never going to happen.
I know, but think about it.
Maybe
like,
in the future, I would love to see gay men carry children.
I know. I would love a little baby in my stomach.
Can doctors like tap into that? Like I would love to see that in my lifetime.
I mean, that would, I think, imply I would need a uterus. So like,
you just give birth out of your ass.
Hopefully one day it can be a thing for like trans women, but I don't think I would have, as someone who's not trans, I don't know if I would undergo.
I hope trans women are able to do
I
it
do too.
like within our lifetime.
Yeah,
I really
that would
do.
be really cool. But what I'm going to say is though, is if you think about it, it's like if you live your life like you're always pregnant, you'll make better choices for yourself.
And you'll be miserable.
You might be happier because think about it. Like if you eat like you're pregnant, that would imply that you're eating like think about it. You sit down to pick what food you want that day and you're like, you know what? If I was pregnant, what food would I choose? I'm probably not going to choose the super greasy, super processed foods.
You would because it's pregnancy cravings.
Okay.
Be for real.
I don't know. I've never been fuking pregnant.
Exactly.
Okay?
So you probably shouldn't fucking speak on it, bitch.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh, the claw's coming out today. Oh, she needs a fucking tranquilizer today.
Like, does anyone have any ketamine? Just kidding. Never even fucking done it. I'm so tired.
I know.
I'm tired.
Karina needs to be on bed rest.
I'm glampy. I'm tired. I'm talking to Sam's grandpa when I'm a sugar baby. Glampy.
Ew.
I need $500. Can you buy me a new bag?
Oh.
Ew.
That $500 is going to go something else. Buy a new bag, I guess.
What are you implying?
Oh.
You guys, I feel a little crazy today because I shot a gun.
You know, I definitely think you need to be on a watch list. You've literally got a domestic violence charge. Why are you allowed in a gun range?
I have been having dreams of me being a victim in a mass shooting since I was literally a teenager. I'm convinced that's how I'm going to fucking die.
I mean, no offense, you're really tall. You would probably be a pretty big target.
I know, and
because you're such a slow runner.
I am a slow runner.
Chris,
I'd be the first one out. I know. And then I would literally start crying and be like, please don't. And then they'll just shoot me.
They're like,
They'll be like,
really
we've seen your Twitter,
I know.
bitch. You deserve to die.
They're like, you literally tweeted about me today, actually. They're like, really, bitch? You're why I came to school with one in the first place.
Okay. Anyways.
You're like, no, I didn't mean it. It's there.
Anyways, that was really fucked up, but
they would do it to me. I'm the gay
scared.
kid, bitch. I'd be targeted
no,
too.
I kept telling Chris, I was like, I'm really scared of getting hate crimed. Like every time we walk in a new room, I was like, I'm really scared for you right now.
Like at
he
the
was
gun
in
range?
he was in a complete camo outfit. Like we did it to be funny. We were both wearing matching camo. He was in a camo outfit and then wore a hat that said "Pretty in Pink, Deadly in Camo," and it had rhinestones on it. And he has lip filler, like a lot of it. So it's like obviously you could just look at him and just know he's not straight. And so I was just scared for him because typically people that go to shooting ranges are Republican and most Republicans don't like gay people. So I was just scared for him. And I was also scared for myself because obviously I'm a bimbo. Like, look at me. And so I was like, we look so stupid. Anyways, we were driving home and he goes, yeah, I wasn't going to tell you before, but someone literally rented a gun from the shooting range and then fucking killed themselves with it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, isn't that sad?
That is sad, but scary too. Sorry, I just checked my bank account. It's negative $91. I was like, and what did I get charged? That's great. Way to put me in a good mood. Yeah, my New Year's resolution this year. All right, you get a gun. I want to watch more movies with you. We can watch The Menu tonight. It's on
What's The
HBO Max.
Menu?
It's this really good movie that I've been seeing in the theaters and I've wanted to sit down and watch.
What is it? What is
Stop.
it about? Is it an action movie?
No, it's not an action movie.
Is it about eating? Why is it called The Menu?
It is about eating.
I love eating.
Oh, that's a switch
No,
up.
I just have an obsession with people eating. I love The King of Queens, okay?
Oh,
R.I.P.
You're literally my mom.
I love The King of Queens, bitch. That was my shit in elementary school. I would watch it with my parents when they were getting along once in a blue moon. We would all sit down and watch it. I'm like, I have a bond with it because it's like, oh, this is when my family was happy for 25 minutes till the episode was on, and then it'd be back to fighting. And so there's an episode where Carrie, the wife, works with, is it Kirstie Alley or Kirsten Alley? I think it's Kirstie. R.I.P. Queen. I only know you from Jenny Craig and from that episode, The King of Queens.
I keep setting you up Michaela's TikToks because I think you could recreate some of her makeup looks.
I know.
You're
I
the
have
only
some of them
person I know that
bookmarked.
could do it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I am really good at makeup. Honestly, when I was in middle school, I used to stay up really late during summer vacation on Facebook, but I would have like Facebook open on one tab and I would like make the windows like the size where I could have Facebook like kind of on a narrow tab and then YouTube on another. And I would just be on Facebook talking my shit because nothing's changed. I used to get in Facebook fights all the time. I would literally get in Facebook fights at my fucking middle school that was literally not even like 0.1 mile away from the high school. And I would fight with people from the high schools if they couldn't literally walk up the hill and beat my 12-year-old ass.
Oh my God.
It never happened, thank fucking God. But anyways, I would do that. And then I would have Facebook open and then I would just be watching makeup tutorials all night. I really liked Trisha Paytas when I was like 12.
I've been obsessed with Trisha since I was probably
Her
12.
smoky eye, I was obsessed when she would do
Yes.
smoky eyes, like back in like 2012, 2013.
Yeah, it's crazy
So-
too because like your makeup has evolved so much.
So fucking much.
If you had told
so
me-
much.
When I first met you that
Okay,
You
Sam
were-
is against my makeup from when we first became friends because I used to do a really, really dark under eye. It was
but
a
it was
lot.
your brand and I miss that,
It
Karina.
was my brand, and honestly, I got a lot of compliments back then. So fuck you.
Your eyeliner was kind of like when James Charles had those big eyebrows. It's kind of like your thing, you know?
Don't ever compare me to James Charles again. Don't make me go emo
Oh,
Evon, you
know-
bitch.
As if I've been called James Charles every fucking 2 weeks. I literally can't even catch a break with that. Like, where are the similarities? Hey, sisters. Whoever called her stupid, you're so annoying, okay? I'm not
I
laughing
hate
at
being
her.
called stupid.
I'm laughing with
hate
her.
Being called stupid.
Yeah, she's not stupid, okay?
Okay, I have some screws loose. Who does it? Like, come on. At least I'm aware, okay? And at least I'm not like oblivious and think I'm the smartest fucking person. I know my IQ probably isn't that high, okay? I'm not, no shame. I'm aware. I'm self-aware. I'm not delusional. What are some disrespectful things you've done on the clock while you've been working?
Oh, okay. The amount of times I've taken like 30-minute dumps. Like what job? I don't know if I could talk about my serving one, but I don't know. I would probably say just my really long bathroom breaks are probably not like my
You weren't,
proudest
like,
moment.
massaging yourself?
No.
I've never jacked off on the clock. Like, I literally don't know how people do that.
No, I have never done that. Anyway,
People who have sex like while they're clocked in, how do you
who's
do that?
doing that? Can you moan for us? Like, what's like a
No.
moan sound like?
No.
Do you want to? I can do 2 different moans. You want to hear my moans?
I'll hear your moans, but you won't hear mine. Jessica's heard me have sex, and she says I have really pretty moans.
Oh, that's really lesbian of her to say that.
I know. We need to stop calling people lesbians. We had a certain friend get pissed off at us for calling her a lesbian last time, so...
Yeah, we're probably not getting any sponsorships anytime soon after our last one went a little awry, but...
We love you.
No, we do, lesbo. Anyway.
Stop.
What? I'm lesbian. No, okay, so like a moan maybe that I can do is like...
Do it.
Well, it depends, okay? Like if you're in like a... Like, you want to hear like my girl moan?
Yes.
Okay, like...
Wait, do more. More.
Yes, no.
Stop. You're about to piss me off. Stop.
And then like I guess if like, you know, like my real moan's like, yeah.
Ew. I'm not moaning.
Fine.
No, my brother's friends watched this.
Why don't we do the true laugh, okay?
What? No, don't tickle me.
That's, you know what the true laugh is?
No.
It's where you press on someone's chest and you make them like, they have to like hold their breath and then you press really hard and then they like laugh.
I'm gonna faint.
I know.
My body's really sensitive. Right
No, do
now.
it to me.
And then I just press down.
really hard.
I can't.
Didn't
I'm
work.
really weak right now.
Yeah, I think I have to be laying down. We'll do it later.
I've been going to the gym for a year, and I'm sure people have said this. I don't see one result.
Her camera roll is full of before pictures.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to work out so you get stronger, so you actually can lift things, you know, so you can kick the people's asses that you're constantly threatening.
Honestly, but now on certain arm machines, I can do like 85 to 100.
What arm machines are you using?
The one that goes like this, I can do it, and then
That's the bicep curl.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the cords? The one with the...
Mm-hmm. I can do 85 on that.
So that's like about like 42.5 each arm.
Nothing. Don't disappoint me. Now I feel stupid.
No, that's better than where you were.
Yeah, because I was only able to do like 20 pounds before.
That's good though.
25.
That means you did grow.
Yeah, and then like the one that deals with like the bat wings, I can go heavier on that too.
Your triceps?
The bat wings.
No. You don't even have bat wings.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Oh, okay. Like, let's be honest. Have you ever... The way you looked at me just now. Have you ever... I don't know why you're making me laugh. Let's be honest, okay? I'm so used to hooking up with people.
Me too.
Do you think it's like, could you even imagine just going on a regular normal date and like no sex after, none of that, like literally just hanging out with someone for the first time in a date setting?
Yeah, I'm sure I will in the future. I just don't care. Like, I don't want to sit there and I have nothing in common with straight guys. My music taste is fucking his. Like, I just... I feel like I'm going to die alone at this point. Like, I really do. And honestly, I'm starting to just accept it.
Oh my God.
I'm fine with being alone. I mean, I'm really not, but...
I know. I was like, liar.
I'm forcing myself to be because I just feel like there's no guy that could even like handle me.
That's not true.
I'm a lot. I have a lot of baggage. I have a lot of baggage. I just don't know.
I just don't agree with that though. I feel like there are
I just have a bad self-esteem. Like,
No,
honestly, this is my bad self-esteem episode. Like, I'm venting. Anyways, I just want someone who doesn't make me feel bad about my past, is clean, isn't a fucking liar, probably someone who comes from a 2-parent family because I've never had a boyfriend who has a dad. So all my boyfriends come from like mommy homes. Like, no, just like single parent homes. And honestly, no offense to you if you do come from a home like that, I'm done. Like, I don't need another guy that does not have a fucking father figure. You guys are literally fucking insane and so terrible for women. How are you raised by a single mom and you hate women? Like, what's the science behind it? Like, honestly, what the fuck is the science behind it?
I don't fucking know.
Every boyfriend I have had that was raised by a single mother hated me and literally hates other women. Fuck you. Go to therapy. You should love women. You got fucking taken care of by one your entire life. But you should respect them. Look at what your mom had to sacrifice for you. No, I do. I was joking. No, I'm not. I just want someone who respects me. Fuck. Someone who respects me, doesn't make me have a bad self-esteem, has a really good career, who can support themselves. I want to be able to support myself. I don't want to have to depend on a man to support me for the rest of my life because I've seen my mom do it and got her nowhere. So I just, not to throw her under the bus, but I really don't want to go through that same fucking track record of hers. Like, I want my own money. I want someone who can also provide, who asks me how I'm doing and knows my love languages, which is spend quality time, because that's what I severely lacked as a child. And my parents were too busy fighting.
Your dad's I always think he's a truck driver.
My dad is not a truck driver. My dad, I'm not going to fucking dox myself and tell you what my dad does, but he travels for work and
he's a magician. He tours the country doing magic.
But every time he would leave, my mom would accuse him of cheating, which she did. She would always get these spywares, you guys, and it would mirror his phone and he was cheating. But she had every right to feel that way, but she was... It's literally like, if you know me and Noah in real life, it was literally me and Noah's relationship, but they have kids. Like, that's literally it. They were never married. I really wish they would have aborted me, to be quite honest. I really wish they did not fucking have me.
Yeah, my mom has been super pro-life all week, and I do just want to give a disclaimer. My mom was not a good mom.
No, it's always the women who were such narcissistic mothers that are like, you can't be killing babies. Anyway. Hello. I did look up my name on a few people's profiles on Facebook this past weekend, and I did get a little bit of a reality check because this one girl in specific, Jasmine, I had really insane beef with her, and honestly, now it was literally over 10 years ago. Like, it was definitely over my boyfriend that was cheating on me with her, but like, it was not that fucking serious. Like, I was literally in 7th grade, and I would say really mean things to her. She made a huge Facebook post going, "Dear Karina," and ripped me to fucking shreds and got like over 80 likes on it, and everyone under it was calling me a bully.
Oh, Karen.
Yeah. But it's like honestly really ironic because that same summer my house literally got vandalized. I had to switch schools just because I simply lost my virginity and everyone was being really mean to me. And I ended up basically dropping out of the 7th grade because I literally would only go to school like once every 2 weeks at this point because of how badly I was getting bullied. People would prank call me. Their big nickname for me was Kawaffle, which was after the blue waffle, which was really fucking mean. And you know what?
Story.
I've been suppressing that in my brain for over like 12 years. Just this like past year, I've been like, I can talk about Kawaffle. It's okay. It's not triggering anymore. It was so mean. People were literally signing my yearbook in the 7th grade with that. They'd be like, I want to sign your yearbook. And then they'd write Kawaffle in it. And then they would prank call me going, Kawaffle, Kawaffle on my family home phone. And then literally they would make videos of them saying really fucked up mean things to me. And then they post it on my Facebook wall. Like really, really mean things. My house got vandalized where they were drawing like penises and they were writing slut house and pointing to my house. My dad had to clean all of it off. Like it was they were drawing pictures of me with dicks inside of me, like, and I was literally 13. It was really fucking mean. Everyone in Colorado hated me simply just because I lost my virginity. And like obviously I'm not innocent. I've definitely been a bully to people before. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, and I haven't been, because Jasmine I don't even know if she watches this, but what I was doing to her, she specifically did not deserve anything that I said. Why am I doing an apology for this?
You know, I definitely won't leave you hanging. I've definitely body shamed people in my day.
Yeah, and it's not okay.
It's not okay.
No.
And it is something I actually...
Because now I got my karma. I fucking...
Yeah, trust me, girls. I'm definitely, it's an uphill battle every day. And for anyone I ever made fun of for the way you looked, clearly look at me. I'm insecure.
Yeah,
so,
like...
And I've probably already apologized, but if I haven't. And to Elizabeth, who I pushed a door on too and almost knocked her out, I am...
It's like our diary entry.
I know. I'm sorry, Elizabeth, okay?
No, I think, honestly, I am going to message Jasmine. That's, honestly...
I want to message Elizabeth.
I've messaged 2 different girls the past, like, 2 weeks that I've had issues with over Noah.
Yeah.
I messaged both of them and wrote like a really sincere, like long apology about how I'm really sorry that I was such a fucking cunt to you for literally no reason. Like you guys did not deserve that. And I think tonight, like probably when we're driving back to my house, I'm going to message Jasmine and just be like, you know what? I saw the old post because I went to your profile, looked up my name because I was being narcissistic and curious. And then I saw your long post and I just feel bad. Like I hope... She definitely still thinks that if I still think about all the fucking bullying I went through, I'm sure she still thinks about it. And it's like not fair. That sticks with you for a very, very long time, especially if you've dealt with eating disorders. That replays in your brain when someone body shames you. Yeah, and it's just not okay.
Yeah.
And just because we're insecure doesn't mean it's okay to do it. You
No,
know?
I agree.
Like,
I definitely do. And I think that's one of the nice things about, I think, growing up is kind of getting to a place where you have to set your ego aside and just look at it like, you know what? Both can be true. I can be hurt and also have hurt other people. And I think it would be...
We're not honestly the perfect victims, but...
Right. But like, also, I think it's something where it's like, sometimes it's hard to admit you've done something wrong because you feel like it somehow invalidates what you went through. But it's like, truthfully, both can be true. I've hurt a lot of people and I've been hurt myself. So I think you should apologize. I'm going to apologize, I think, to that girl, Elizabeth, who I pushed the door on.
I'm definitely apologizing to Jasmine because me and her were friends before that too. And like...
Same.
She just didn't deserve it. So I'm definitely going to apologize for sure.
Yeah. I remember, me and Elizabeth, we had a really tumultuous friendship. In my defense, okay, I was struggling really bad with bulimia at the time. And
you also had, like, you were in a very toxic friendship too.
Yeah,
and getting bullied and...
A lot of it had to do with...
Getting told you weren't good enough, basically.
Right. So it was kind of like me just... repeating traumatic cycles.
Honestly, and especially as a teenager, when you're getting bullied and you find someone you can pick on, it's like kind of, in a way, releasing that anger, but it still isn't releasing it because you're still going back to the same person that's bullying you, and it's just getting worse, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's just pure projection.
Well, it's also a really vicious cycle of shame and guilt because I don't think I've ever in a million years, if I've said or done something mean to you, I fucking regret it, okay? I know even if, like, I'm like, no, I was justified in doing that. I still typically feel bad. I don't want to...
Me and Sam, like, you can think whatever you want about us. Me and Sam are very empathetic people, and we feel remorse and regret really fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, the concept of the podcast is called Hangxious because we're filled with regrets a lot of the time, you know? We make and do a lot of impulsive things.
Yeah, so there's definitely... If I haven't apologized to you yet, you're probably on my fucking list, but when I'm ready for it, because...
And honestly, what's the harm? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, what's the worst that happens? She doesn't accept your apology. Like, you're trying to clean up your side of the street, and that's all that really matters, you know?
Exactly. And it's not like it's a fake apology where we're going to continue treating them like that. Like, no, I honestly just want to kind of give you closure. I want to get closure myself and just kind of end on a good note because it is a good year. We are growing. Like, I'm 24 and I feel like the last 2 years, especially for me, have been, don't get me wrong, I've still done really shitty, terrible things the past 2 years, but I feel like in other areas, I've definitely grown mentally enough to where I'm like, things I did before that were not fucking okay.
Right.
So, not to get deep on you guys, but I definitely feel very regretful. And I have been thinking about Jasmine since I saw that. And I just feel really fucking bad.
I know. I really want to message Elizabeth.
You should.
I do want to. Even though she was like, like really like pissing me off just a couple years ago. Like, I think I owe her an apology.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with that being
said, are you going to apologize to Nick?
You know, I'll apologize to him too.
I don't think he's going to care for your apology, though.
Okay, that's
fine.
I
know how he is. But honestly, just kind of showing, like, you know what? I am sorry for the fake account I made of you, for telling your mom you got stabbed, for... We'll get into that another day. But
next week's episode!
But I think you should apologize to Nick.
I think I have, though.
You have, but, like, maybe... But then I know Nick... And I feel like he's literally going to read it and be like, I don't care. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's still
Did you apologize for telling him he got stabbed?
I cried to Kelly. I went over to his mom's house and was crying. After like 6 months of us not being friends. And I was like, I'm really sorry that I did that. And I tried being friends with his family again. Which, you're valid. You don't have to be my friend after that. We'll get into it the next episode.
Yeah.
We'll tell our story time about it. But if you don't want to accept someone who's trying to give you an apology, you're valid in feeling that way. You don't have to accept people back into your life who've really wronged you and hurt you. Don't feel bad for not doing it, and definitely don't feel forced that you kind of have to. Because I know for me, probably for you too, I have really bad abandonment issues. So like when someone does apologize, I'm like, oh, I have to accept it.
Yeah.
But, like, honestly, you really fucking don't. You can kind of just end on a good note and then never talk to them again. So.
I don't know. I forgive and forget, to be honest. Maybe not forget, but I forget.
I don't forget. Me crying.
Okay, well, on that note.
Thank you for tuning in
to this week's Dumpster Fire. My name is Merp.
And this is Karen.
And let's start off this New Year's the right way with apologies.
Yes. If we've ever bullied you, we're so sorry. But obviously that's not as genuine as when we personally do reach out and we give you a genuine apology that you deserve, rightfully
Apology giveaway.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys, we love you. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back with more content. We'll be uploading more frequently. Sorry that we took a week break. Going through some things. So
yeah, and hopefully next week we'll be in a much better mood. We're both sick, down under the weather. I'm like, this week's episode, there was actually a co-host.
Anyways, if you guys didn't put 2 and 2 together, you don't need to. Bye. Love you, Queefies.
Love you.